Got El Gallo Giro.
Good morning, everybody.
Is this just called like Mexican coffee? Like, is that what? Like, if I say like you guys should try Mexican coffee, does that mean one thing? Or
No, it's Cafe de Oyo. I don't really know how to say it. How do you feel about people trying to like do proper like Spanish pronunciations when
I go back and forth. I used to be super against it, and when a guy that fully just does not have any sort of accent comes up to me and says he wants a croissant at work, I still can't do that. Like,
that sucks.
I guess
that guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, or like, and people will say pan au chocolat instead of chocolate croissant, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah, that
shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. We're not on vacation for 10 days in Paris right now, bro. We're here.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But
I don't know though, but like if it is I'm in the same boat. I'm like it's the same, but it's the way you say it.
Yeah. As far as like Spanish shit goes, I don't know. So remember the abuelita latte that we used to have?
Yeah.
People will come in and we'll say like, could I have the abuelita or abuleta or abulita? And it's like, all right, bro. So then in that context, I'm like, all right, well, to say that we shouldn't try to pronounce things properly is to be like, we should just say things phonetically as like American as possible, which is not necessarily the answer.
Could I get some tacos, please? Yeah.
But I don't want people coming up and asking for croissant.
That fucking sucks. That guy should fucking kick rocks.
So I lie
honestly.
somewhere in the middle where...
Well, okay, so this coffee is called Cafe de Olla. Ola? It's not Ola, like hello. It's Olla. You know, the Y sound.
Hello, coffee.
Hello, coffee. Yeah, it's tasty. I enjoy it. You know, two things. One, I have a coworker at the restaurant that I work at, and he said the funniest thing in the world to me. He said that, so like a lot of the guys who work in the dish pit don't speak English, and so like when you're back there a lot, you're picking up like fucking like little things like cubiertos, which is like silverware, and vasos, which is cups. So he's saying stuff like that, and he's like, kind of conversing.
Dame
with them.
vasos.
Yeah, like give me the cups. And I was like, oh, do you speak Spanish? He goes, no, but when I'm really drunk, I think that I speak like perfect Spanish. So I'm just imagining him like completely shit-faced at like a taco stand, like just trying to fucking order in Spanish. It cracks me up. And then the other thing I was gonna say, you were talking about that fucking asshole who says croissant when you're.
There's multiple people, but yeah.
Multiple people do that
All the time. It's constant. I had to just stop being upset about it because it was too many people.
I'd close the fucking door.
There was sometimes me and my coworkers would joke around and be like, what? And then make them say it over and over again until they're like, croissant. I need a croissant. We're like, oh,
no,
dude,
you
why
didn't.
didn't you just say
no,
that?
you fucking
dude?
didn't. You're a liar.
No,
There's no way you made them keep saying
we
it.
We were joking about
if
it.
you did do that.
Yeah.
Is this guy?
I prefaced it. It's on camera. I said my coworkers and I were joking about doing it.
You know what I fucking hate? Stop doing this, people. Stop going to restaurants and looking at the wine list and describing. I don't know all the fucking wines, all right? I'm not a fucking
sommelier.
I'm not that.
Wait, what do they do?
They'll be like, we've got like fucking, I don't know.
You got a
couple
wine list.
I got a couple fucking Sauvignon Blancs, and they're like, can I have the French Sauvignon Blanc? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that. What's the name? What's the name so I can press the button? God. Oh, sorry. My dog thinks I'm upset. Hi, puppy.
Maybe maybe it's just a competition to avoid having to pronounce,
That's exactly what it is.
because they don't know how to pronounce
They
it.
don't know how to pronounce it.
They just see that it's from France and that it's the Sauvignon Blanc.
Also, dude, this fucking... Maybe I'll just talk about all the fucking dumb people at my fucking work. No. But there was this one lady... When people try wine... Okay, 90% of the people who try wine, they don't know what they're trying. They don't know how to taste wine.
Of course not.
They're just want to taste
They
it.
just want to try it.
No, it's fine. I don't care. Just try the wine and then just get it. I appreciate the people when they're like, "Could I get a glass of it? How is it?" And I'm like, "I haven't had it, but a lot of people get it." And they're like, "Oh, do you want to do a little taster?" And they're like, "I'm sure it's fucking fine."
Yeah.
And that is the correct answer.
Yes, it is.
I'm sure it's fine. But
No restaurant is gonna serve you shit wine.
this lady asked for 2 sparkling wines. One, like an off Prosecco, like not Prosecco, but like Prosecco adjacent. And then our house sparkling.
Okay. Like tasters or
Tasters.
okay.
She tried the first one, the kind of like Prosecco one. She's like, that's pretty good. Tried this house sparkling, and she was like at a group table and spit it out back into her cup. She sips it and goes, spits it back into her cup. She's like, oh my God. I was floored. I wasn't offended. I didn't make this fucking wine.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. But I've had it. It's fine. Thousands of people drink this fucking house sparkling every fucking day at all these restaurants. It's not that fucking bad.
Yeah.
It was just so obvious that she was like just trying to be like, I don't know. It was like kind of like a bit, I guess.
Here's a puppy. Was she the only person that tried them at
Correct.
her table?
Correct.
Oh God.
Correct. Yeah. Don't do that, people.
That's really rude. Even if she was right, even if it did suck, that's really fucking rude. Like to spit something back into a glass with disgust.
It was so stupid. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Right.
Like, come on.
No.
It's not rancid.
Yeah. It is a liquid that's meant to be drank that plenty of people enjoy. It's
It
not
was so annoying.
Yeah. Like you said, it's not rancid. It's like that's such a like you said, it was like performative.
Do you fuck. What was I gonna say? Are you as a person who like works in the service industry, are you super conscious about like obviously you're conscious about the way that you treat other people, like other service people, but like I hate holding up the line.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
absolutely.
I get like anxious. I'm like I gotta get the fuck out of line real quick.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I got an ego about it too now because I'll go to Civil and I'll get like a couple drinks and I order like super fast and I'm like, yeah, I just fucking killed that shit. I'm out of the way. You know what I mean? Like
Well, you might be a douchebag. I don't know.
Of course I am. No, but I am conscious of it. Like I want to know what I want. Specifically at coffee shops, I'm going to say iced or hot and what kind of milk needs to go in the drink because it's so fucking annoying when like you ask, especially people that get multiple drinks and you ask them for the first drink and then the second drink they go, and then I'll do a latte. And I'm like,
Yeah, but
iced or fucking hot.
okay, but like you said that because like I did that at Civil Coffee, this coffee shop we go to. I was like, I'll get a coffee or whatever I said, this latte. And then you turn to me, you're like, iced or hot for the barista. And now I do it, but honestly, I don't think like that.
Yeah. No,
it's one of those things
I understand that, but it's like if you order one drink and you hear me ask you all those questions and then you say, and
fair.
a latte, are you fucking dumb? Are you stupid?
Yeah.
I just asked you on the last drink, iced or hot, what kind of milk? So why the fuck are we specifying for a 3-drink order every single drink? Just say it.
Yo, what else fucking sucks about people? I mean, plenty.
There was a line of people. Justine and I went to Target the other day, There was a
Oh my
line
God.
of people all like moseying along. Like you go into Target, you make the right towards like all the fucking lotions and the bathroom stuff,
Okay.
toiletries.
Yeah.
And you're walking past all the checkout lines, and there was like a line, a literal line. And I could see the guy in front of me. He's like taller than me, and he was like getting annoyed. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was just this lady, like on her phone, like walking slowly,
Yeah.
holding up like nobody was waiting in line for anything. They were just trying to fucking go into the goddamn store. And she wasn't paying attention. She was on her phone. She had a cart, and I think she had a kid with her. And it was just like, yo,
Yeah.
look alive.
I'm not gonna. I struggle with this because I do think it's kind of like stupid and it's not always true, but like I don't like to think like like I'm an East Coaster. We like fucking move because I feel like that's something a douchebag would say, which it is, but it's also kind of true. Like, like truly, like when we
Everything's a
moved from the
balance.
East Coast to the West Coast, the first thing I noticed was like, holy fucking shit. No one here moves with a purpose.
Yeah.
She moves with a purpose.
Yeah,
and the reason I brought up the fucking line thing is because I'm afraid that I'm becoming
stupid.
a West Coast fucking moron.
I have noticed you've been
who-
asking more questions recently.
What,
when we order at like places, like you'll ask like, "Do you like this or do you like this better?" And
Oh,
I'm
I've
like,
always done that though.
Really?
I don't have a problem.
I guess
with
we
that.
don't go to a lot of restaurants.
Yeah, we're poor.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
No, like I don't mind asking questions. You know what? I don't mind because you know what I do, and I know you've seen me do this. I go, between this and this, what do you go like? And they go, I don't know, this one, and I go, sure.
I'll do that.
It's quick.
No. Fair.
I'll do that.
Fair enough.
You make the decision for me.
Yeah.
What I don't do, and hopefully will never do you like this or this? And they go, I like this. And I go, well, what about this? And then they go, that's good too. And they go, well, what is it? I won't do any of that. I won't do any of that.
I deal with that a good bit, and then I'll describe like 4 different things to people, and then they'll go, I'll just have a plain croissant, and I go, yeah.
Fucking die.
Or like, I'll just have a cup of coffee.
You know, I was thinking about, I really don't.
That's actually, I can't complain about that. That's literally just what my job is to fucking describe the shit to people.
Yeah.
So,
And I really
It
don't
is what it
mind.
is.
I don't mind being a waiter. Like when people are nice, I actually kind of enjoy it. Like if you see them like having a good time, like get a couple drinks with them, they're kind of drunk and they're fucking like, yeah, like we're at I don't mind it. Someone's birthday, send them a fucking piece of cake, with a little candle in it. I don't mind doing that shit as long as you're not a fucking dick.
no, that's fair.
And if you're an idiot and I'm really busy and you're holding me up, my job is a little bit different because like you are actually no. Like if people are holding me up, it does annoy me. But I mean that's just because I'm like stressed because I have a lot of shit going on. But man, rude people to wait staff is it's just I don't even think people know that they're rude. This fucking guy, dude. He was in the one room in the restaurant, in the parlor. And they're the only, it was like him and his wife and his mother-in-law. They're in this fucking room. They're by themselves. And the music was pretty loud. Like, not loud, but too loud for one family to be eating by themselves in this room. And he's like, could you turn down the music, please? And I said, sure, I can't. I have to find a manager. They have the remote on their phone. And he said, okay. And I went and asked my manager. And then like fucking by the time I was walking back to them to like take their drink orders or whatever, he was asking somebody else to turn the music down. And I was like, oh yeah, like my manager's on. He's like, what? They can't find the volume button?
Jesus.
And then I was
Holy
like,
shit.
no. And then he like laughed, like, like he thought it was funny. He thought what he was saying was then I also would be like, yeah, these fucking idiot managers. Am I right? Like, I think people are so in their own douchebaggery
Gross.
that they don't know that they're being rude. You know?
Yeah.
They're completely oblivious.
Yeah. 100%.
Good morning, everybody.
That was nice. That felt good, everybody.
It didn't feel good for me.
What? Now you're just like,
I don't know. I'm always big onto like rant and get it out, but I don't know if it's the most healthy thing in the world. Who's texting me? My dog has to go to the vet.
was she getting? Well,
she's itchy. She's
Aw.
gotta get puppy
itchy
baby.
dog. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if the bitching is what I like. I've been realizing, and maybe it's doing more harm than good these days. You know, been trying to keep some mental fortitude
Yeah.
of positive. I don't hate everything. Speaking of hating everything, did you guys notice that Carl is? Remember you know those kids in elementary school who would always like come in with crutches and like because they said they broke their foot. But they obviously didn't. But their parents just like gave them a pair of crutches and that was in the closet and like here you go. And then they were like, no, Mrs. Smith.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
What?
You know people that used to do that? They would just walk into school with crutches just cuz?
You know, just like or like a wrist brace like you're wearing. Like the kids.
My
would be like,
wrist hurts badly.
what does it do? What is that doing for you?
It keeps it like supported so that I don't bend my like wrist around a lot.
Oh,
when
it
I'm
hurts
moving
when you
around.
bend it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It gives it
Alright.
support. It's holding everything.
All right, I'll let it slide.
I think I sprained maybe. I don't know.
No,
It
you
doesn't feel
definitely
like a
broke it, dude.
sprain.
It's definitely broken.
It's weird. Whatever it is.
What else
it's
would it be?
weird.
It's not broken.
I don't know what it is.
It's
it
not.
Could, it could not be a sprain, is what I'm saying. Like, it could be less bad than a sprain. Sprains are fucked. Like
No, I don't. No, I don't think. I don't
When
think
you
there's anything below a sprain, bro. I think you can have really bad sprains, or really whatever sprains. But I think it goes sprain, broke,
that's it. I don't know.
And
There's
then-
other injuries that you can have to like
sprain,
bruise,
fracture,
bruise.
bruise. You could have bruise.
I could bruise my
but
wrist.
if you bruise a bone, that's worse than a sprain.
Is it really?
I think so. We need a doctor. All right, so what can you get? You can get what's the lowest? You can get a bump.
What's a strain? Is that just like a
We're saying it so much.
Obligatory?
I'm afraid this isn't even a word anymore. You know when that happens?
sprain, strain? Yeah.
Strain. Wait, there's strain and a sprain.
But is a strain even like a technical thing?
No, yeah, you could strain. You could strain. You can strain a muscle, right? You can also strain pasta.
Yes, you can.
All right, so you could.
Well,
Well, it's also important to remember that certain things can get, depending on your body part. Like you can stub a toe and you can stub a finger, but you can't stub your elbow. Could you stub your elbow?
no. I mean, I guess
You can hit your elbow.
Yeah,
and
you
you don't. But
hit
you don't. You hit your elbow, but you
Dude,
stub
but
your
you
toe.
don't stub. No, you don't stub your fingers either. You jam your
You
fingers.
jam your fingers.
Jam your fingers.
You jam your fingers. You stub your toe, and you hit your elbow.
You could twist your ankle.
You can twist your ankle,
Can you twist a wrist?
but you can't
Do you
twist your.
jam a wrist?
You jam your wrist. Okay. Hold on. So you jam your fingers and your wrist, and you twist your ankle and stub your toe. This seems like a Jerry Seinfeld bit.
Yeah. What do you do to your knees?
Scrape.
Scrape.
You can scrape
can
your
scrape
knee,
your
scrape your
elbow.
elbow. But you can't really scrape your forearm. But I think that's just the nature of the game. Like you're just
No,
not
we're
gonna.
joint focused right now.
No. Like I don't.
What do you
How are you gonna scrape your fucking forearm and not anything else? You would cut your forearm. I cut my forearm.
I
But-
scraped my forearm. Well, that's my elbow.
That's your elbow.
That's my elbow.
You scrape your knee. You can bump your head. But you don't bump your chest. You
I don't think
don't
you can do
bump a
anything.
rib. You don't bump a rib.
Bruise a rib.
You can bruise or break a rib.
You could. How about your back? Strain your back.
No, you can't strain your back. You hurt your back. What'd you do? Oh, I hurt my back.
Strain your back is a thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You're wrong. Strain your back? That's absolutely a thing.
No one has ever.
People say
dude,
that.
Fuck, dude. I strained my back.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. They go, dude, what's wrong? I don't know. I tweaked my back. I
tweaked. That's a good
you
one.
Tweaked your neck. You can tweak your back.
Crink in your neck.
I got a little crink in my neck. I don't know.
Are you entertained, ladies and gentlemen?
Are you entertained? All right.
21 minutes.
9 more minutes.
I wish that it was possible for us to. I mean, maybe it would be more. I would love to be able to respond to people on the podcast, whether it be comments or fucking. If people could call in, if it was a live show,
You know we have comments on the podcast,
if
right?
people could call in, that would be sick. I would love that.
You want people to call? We can get a Google number.
A Google Voice.
And people can call in. I know exactly, but no one's gonna call in.
Yeah, you're right. There's a bug. I think it's a mosquito.
Our Jake's gonna call in. Our friend Jake. Oh, we never released that episode. You guys don't know Jake. There's comments on the podcast, Carl,
Yeah, on the episodes, I know.
that you could respond to.
What, on YouTube? Just with my personal fucking page? You want me to respond to things? Or do you want me to respond on Nobody Loves You YouTube, John?
Either.
Okay. You could respond to them too.
I do.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
Okay. So why are you telling me that I need to respond to them if you
said,
respond to them?
Because you said that you're
no,
like,
I meant
I
on
wish
the podcast. Like, talk to them. Like,
you want to have a conversation with these people.
I don't know, maybe.
Do you want to respond to comments on this podcast? Like, I can read them to you and you can give your reaction?
We've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Why are you attacking me for?
I'm not attacking you. Well, I am attacking you because, I don't know. I thought you were saying like, oh man, I wish we could like comment on I wish I could like respond to comments. And it's like,
No,
well,
I
yeah,
meant,
you
like,
fucking can. You just don't.
Calling people in.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, yeah.
God.
What do you mean, God?
Fuck. I'm looking at my Spotify right now. I'm going to suggest something.
You can't strain your back.
Are
No
you
one
ready?
strains your back.
I disagree, and people definitely say that. So you're wrong, but we'll leave it up to the consistent watchers of the
You
podcast.
could pull. You can't pull your back, but you can pull a muscle in your back. Oh, I pulled a muscle in my back.
Pull a hammy.
You can pull a hammy.
You could. Why are we going back to this?
But you only crank your neck. You don't pull your neck.
You could never pull your neck.
Never pull your
You
neck.
could never pull your neck.
You can
That's
hurt your
true.
neck or you can get a crink in your neck. But I pulled my neck.
I'm going to suggest an EP.
Oh my God. Let's never do episodes in the morning again. I don't know.
Are you tired?
I'm exhausted.
It's 10:30.
I didn't get good sleep last night.
Really?
I didn't get good sleep.
There's an EP called Awake and Hungry by a band called Folly Group. It's like,
I've been listening to Folly Group. They're cool.
yeah. They're fun. It's nice.
It's like, how do you describe it?
I don't know. How would you describe it?
From the stuff I have heard, it's rock music.
Yeah.
But not rock, like heavy rock. It's like fun punk.
Yes, fun punk. I like that.
Fun punk.
Mm-hmm.
Not like
And a lot of their stuff gets not like overly complicated, but it's not like rhythmically overly simple.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the melodies they do, and like, you know, it's just it's a little bit more interesting than just like straight, you know, chugging along punk music.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I like it. So that EP, it's from 2021. It's called Awake and Hungry.
Yeah, I don't have a single fucking suggestion. You guys know me. I don't own headphones, so I can't. I can't fucking listen to music.
You should
It's
get
so
you should get
sad.
some new headphones.
I don't have money.
You just bought a guitar pedal.
That's different. That was $50.
You could probably find a pair of Gen 1 AirPods on Facebook Marketplace for less than that.
No, I do have. Honestly, I have shitty like knockoff AirPods. It's not like I can't physically get headphones. Like, you can get headphones for fucking.
Why don't you just
$2.
get a dongle and use your fucking monitors?
My shit doesn't work.
Oh, that's right. Your charging port is fucked.
Dude, I broke my Face ID.
Really?
Not my front-facing camera. The front-facing camera works.
Whoa.
I broke the Face ID.
What do you mean?
Something about the depth
Oh my god.
perception of the camera.
Which phone is that? The 11?
Yeah, I dropped my phone
Never get
hard.
that.
I
David has had nothing but problems with this phone since the day he got it.
That's not. Yeah, it is true. I guess. I
The
don't know.
day you got it, you were like, "I wish I just had the fucking iPhone 8 still. It was so much better."
The
Or something
camera
like
on this
that.
thing sucks. Anyway, I had one of those drops. You know when you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And you
with the
pick it
case
up,
on it.
you pick it up slowly. Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
You know, one of those. I had that, and then I tried to. The Face ID was like, Face ID disabled. Go to settings, and then it was
Whoa.
like, yeah, it was weird. So
My phone is starting to shit the bed for
yeah,
sure.
it's time for a new phone.
I hate that it's like always time for a new phone. It's never a convenient time for a new phone. It's always like, maybe I'll plan a little Airbnb trip with my friends. Oh, wait. No, I need to get a new phone. See you later. Fucking fun activities. Time to replace my fucking broken piece of technology with a new one that costs more money that does the exact same thing that the old one did and will inevitably break in 2 to 5 years. You know?
I think vertical video is going to be like Laserdisc. Let me explain my theory here. Laserdisc is obviously a medium that is
Gone. Not gone.
came and gone very quickly.
It's archaic, yeah. It was
Right?
very quick, like the 8-track.
Yeah, exactly. And vertical video might have, I don't know how long the Laserdisc was here for, but I feel like vertical video might be here for a little bit longer.
Oh, I just don't know why you think vertical video is going to go away. Like, we're not going to change the shape of our cell phones.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It'll be here for a while more, but eventually we're gonna move we are moving to
Glasses.
the glasses, and with that, it's immersive. So there's no reason to have vertical video, and it's gonna be horizontal because that's how we see.
Honestly, I'm down with that. It's
Yeah.
fine. You know?
You
Cool.
excited for
Augmented reality?
Yeah, glasses.
Hmm. The glasses are cool when they're actually just like glasses. You know?
You don't want to wear the goggles.
No, not in particular.
I don't know. I'd get a pair of goggles.
I
recently took everything off my phone. Like, I even took Gmail off my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
You check Gmail a lot?
When I delete Instagram
Checking your
and,
email a lot?
and TikTok and YouTube, I'm like refreshing my fucking email like a crackhead.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I have the same thing. It's like for me, it's like when I do the same thing, if I try to delete all of my social media, I end up everything okay?
Yeah. You want to keep going?
Yeah, just let me finish. Well, okay. So as I was saying, like whenever I do the same thing and delete like all the social media shit off my phone because I feel like I need a little break from it, like I'll like read articles on like Google. Like you open up Google Chrome and it just has like the push articles to you. And honestly, a lot of them aren't like shitty. It's a
Who
lot
pushes articles on Google Chrome?
no, like look.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have Chrome on your phone?
Yeah, it
Is
just
that what
opens
you
up an
use?
empty tab.
So like new tab, and it's like news articles.
Oh,
Like,
I don't
this
get
is-
that.
This is my Google tab, and look, it's like here's like here's a thing from Music Radar about like Ableton's new like looping system. It's like a lot of stuff that's like,
Oh, I have my Discover off.
oh look at
So-
that. I didn't even know that you could turn this shit off. Oh look at that, it's right there. Wow. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't like news.
But a lot of it isn't like news. Like here's a thing about David Bowie and Frank Zappa. It's not like,
Yeah, I don't do that shit.
you know,
I just refresh my fucking email.
new trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's cool.
I
Like
don't know.
Deadpool and Wolverine, that's what it's called? It's not just Deadpool 3, it's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Are you excited?
I'm into that. I'm into
pretty fucking excited.
Yeah, but I deleted it all off my phone. And usually I delete Instagram and TikTok.
yeah.
I've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I've been back and forth with that for a while. And honestly, I think I've gotten to, I mean, knock on wood that it stays like this. But like, I've gotten to a point where when Instagram and TikTok are on my phone and I find myself scrolling, I kind of feel like this is gonna sound. I feel like I sound like a douchebag, but I feel like kind of physically like sick.
Yeah.
Like I can feel the difference in my brain. The like crackhead, like
Yeah, absolutely.
So
no, I feel that. I'm going through a moment right now. It's just like when it's slow at work. I don't have anything else to.
But okay,
do.
okay. So shut the fuck up.
Okay, go
Shut
ahead.
the fuck
You got
up
an
and
answer
listen.
for me? I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I am. I do have an answer. I was listening to a podcast about the one I tried. I made you. This is a perfect example. I told Carl to listen to this podcast. It's a 2.5 hour long podcast. It is a bit of a hefty one. But the same reason you're like, oh, I just got nothing to do. I'm bored. This guy was talking about how important it is to be bored. Like, we live in a world now where you're never fucking bored. The second you're bored, you just pick up your phone and you got something. And remember as a kid, you used to be bored.
Yeah.
Like, you used to be boredom was like a feeling you had. When he said that, I was like, holy shit, I haven't been bored in fucking years.
It's actually pretty nice. So the other day, the internet went out at Mad Lab, so I had to use my phone to plug in for music for most of my shift. So I couldn't touch my phone because it was like up on the stereo in the shop. And I was fucking like pacing around because there was this lull where I didn't have any customers for a minute. And I just was like, I can't just fucking stand in the shop and walk around in circles. And I just went outside and just like fucking sat down and had a cup of coffee and just looked around and watched cars go by. And I was like,
but when you start doing that and you don't have the fucking TikTok in front of your
that's
dumb
a way
face,
better place to put yourself at rest than just like, okay, I'm at rest. I'll just keep scrolling.
Because you're not actually resting.
Yeah. You're on.
Yeah. So because I started doing that and I stopped the scrolling and I have been like, and I have this inclination, I'm like I want to, and I'm like looking at my phone or something like that. I'm like, no, let's just be bored. Let's just like look around and just like chill for a second. Right. I do that a bunch. I used to not delete YouTube because Instagram and TikTok, I was big scrolling. I didn't really go on YouTube Shorts all that much, but I would like watch videos, and I also convinced myself that, and I do think it is true. Like I learned a lot from YouTube. Like I find a lot of valuable videos on there.
Yeah.
Not just like fucking memes, but I deleted YouTube as well. So now I'm like, it's essentially a fucking paperweight. That's such a crazy statement that I just said, that it's not a paperweight. It's a fucking computer. Yeah.
It just doesn't do any of the fun stuff anymore.
I can still listen to music. I saw Spotify. I saw
There's no
Google
memes
Maps.
of pit bulls getting trained.
I do love memes of dog training videos. Anyway.
This is why, and we've talked about like this sort of like what defines the different generations, and like a lot of the times I go into like how poisonous like technology has been for like our generation and younger generations thereafter. And this is the kind of thing that I mean. It's like you mentioned, like, remember when we were kids that there would be moments where we were bored? Well, now people are being raised from 3 years old and on with the same fucking shit. Unless their parents are good at actively being like, no, like iPad time is from 4 to 6 every day and that's it, or whatever the fuck. But like,
yeah, no, social media 100% is cigarettes. Like it's gonna be like cigarettes where you're like, oh my god, we let kids do this. We did this all the time. What the fuck?
yeah,
Like, also, but it's not even social media. The problem used to be social media, like cyberbullying and like people getting their shit, like their self-worth wrapped up in likes, and that stuff is fine. But it's like you don't. That's only a problem for like high school kids and the most shallow of fucking adults. Sorry if you're one of those people. But like no one gives a fuck. No one should. Eventually you'll stop giving a fuck about your Instagram likes.
yeah,
And also people
100%.
but that used to be the thing.
Yeah,
Now, I think people are posting less because they don't give a fuck. But it's not social media. Now it's just like content consumption.
yeah,
Micro content consumption.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's way more unhealthy.
Yeah, I mean it's weird because it's not really like social media at all. I mean the comments sections are, but that's the only social part about it. It's
Or
like,
no, I send you memes. That's pretty social.
right, But that's the thing. It's like the actual what goes on the apps is not really like a social media communication platform anymore, other than sending each other like funny videos.
Yeah.
But it's not like you post things about your life and people are consuming that
Well,
on the app primarily.
Well,
like
they
it
are.
still does happen.
Well, they
but
do.
Like,
But it's less. I feel like it's less individuals. It's more content creators. Like I do
Yeah.
that because I'm a musician and I put stuff out. But
sure.
like, yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. So
Interesting. Well,
can you scrape your shin, or you hit your shin?
you don't stub your shin.
No, you don't stub your shin.
That doesn't make any sense.
You seen those? Speaking of memes and shins, you know what the best videos on the planet are?
Oh, people that purposefully hit themselves with razor scooters for
That
challenges.
That shit is so
the
fucking
guy that
funny.
fucking did it every day until Ryan Reynolds told him to stop, and he got him to fucking FaceTime him and tell him to stop hitting his shin with a razor scooter.
That shit's awesome. All right, I gotta go to sleep. Fuck. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Oh, if you've made it this far, please subscribe. Thank you.